Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you the new Ferrari 812 Competizione in 1/18 scale diecast with full opening part from the Bburago Signature Series. So what is meant by Signature Series is it comes in this premium collectible red color box with saying like this, Signature Series and Bburago. At the bottom you will have an officially licensed logo from the Ferrari. And sorry that I didn't bother taking out the bubble wrap, but I intend to put it in the loft after this video. So this one is took me by surprise, to be honest. I didn't know that this model exists because while I was looking on the official Bburago Ferrari catalog for 2025, they did not mention anywhere in their catalog about this 812. I knew that they used to have the 1/64 scale, which is only about this big. It's not 1/18 scale like that. And they didn't mention anything for this model in 1/18 scale, which is a surprise to me. And they do mention the F80, which is going to be coming up in both 1/18 scales and 1/24 scale. But nothing about this one. So that was a surprise. And then I did a little bit of research, and it is actually out. So I look at the AliExpress, and in China, not many sellers are selling this one yet, but they do have it. But in Europe, it's everywhere. So you can get it from eBay, and you can get it from the carmodel.com and also the CK Model Car. I'm pretty sure they do have that as well. And so they're all selling for roughly about £80, including shippings and everything to UK, which I think is a little bit expensive if I were to be honest. But then again, I understand that inflation costs and all that, so it is a little bit expensive now, which is fair enough. But is it worth that kind of money? That's the question, isn't it? So I'm gonna tell you all about it in a second, and also tell you what's the difference with the normal version and Signature Series as well. And also before I get to that, and some people are selling on eBay for this one over £100. Over £100 for a Bburago model, which is insane. It's crazy. And some people say on my comments and saying the Bburagos are getting better and da-di-da-di-da, and why I didn't like the Bugatti Mistral. And I said, well, I just feel that it looks cheap. And then the guy saying, well, Bburagos don't make us, see-through grills and stuff. You should know that. I said, yeah, of course I do know that. I have a Bburago model, so many of them. If you follow my channel, you will know what kind of model I have in my collection. Anyway, I'm not gonna argue. So it's up to you what you think. But personally, this model is over £100. Definitely not worth it. It's not gonna turn into LCD, is it? It's Bburago. Bburago is still Bburago. Doesn't matter how much they do it. Definitely not over £100 for sure. So anyway, let's look into it. I actually paid for about guess what, £55 from AliExpress with all the coupon codes and everything, which is amazing. And I think this is the right price. And so I'm gonna put the seller on the comments down below. You can check it out. They still have it in stock or not. And they're very good. They packed it well. They sent me the official packaging like this with another layer on top, and I got it within a week. So it's really good, and so I do recommend that store. Unfortunately, small end model don't sell these Ferrari Bburago and Maisto model anymore. So they don't have a I don't know, that they have a problem and they think that it's not worth selling those models and can't make profit out of it or something like that. So they don't sell these anymore, unfortunately. So I do like Ferrari, unfortunately. I love Ferrari, Lamborghini, and unfortunately nobody else made them in a diecast model. And the only one that you have two choices really, and the only one that you have is a Bburago, which is reasonable price, which is my budget, and or you can go to the top end one, which is a BBR. That is over £200 or £300. That is a minimum price for those Ferrari model. And Hot Wheels unfortunately don't sell these anymore for a long time, which is a shame. So you only have these two companies now. So unless you go for the resin model, but then again they cost over £200 or £300, which is an insane price. And so you don't have a choice if you're gonna go for Ferrari collectible items. So Bburago is probably for most people budget, I would say. But the question is it worth the inflation? Is it worth it for that kind of price? I got it for £55, so for me, definitely worth it. But for people who are paying 80 quid or 100 quid, you might want to think twice. So that's one thing I can tell you this right now. Okay, so it's a Bburago. Bear in mind that. Okay, so it's not BBR. So I know that I'm not expecting all the see-through grills and stuff like that either. All right, so let's look at into detail. So you do have a paint jobs is okay, and they say that the signature series have the better paint job. I don't think so. It's just the same. Really doesn't matter whether I stand that version or this premium version. But anyway, so let's look at this one. So the standard one, they're gonna make this one as well. So the standard one don't have this yellow stripe, and you don't get a red interior. You're gonna get black one instead. And also the wheel don't have the Ferrari and the P0 logos on the tires, and also the logos are glossy one, and all the sails and all the sigils, and they're all glossy one here. But on the standard one, it's just gonna be painted one, okay? And that's pretty much difference really between these two. I can't tell the difference at all, to be honest, with the signature series or standard version. Apart from that, noticeably different is a box, and the box and all the little extra details and interiors and all the little wheel details and stuff. And for that, you can pay extra £20. So is it worth it? Then again, probably not. But then again, if you are looking for a proper collectible item, the best of the best Ferrari logo that model that you want, then you don't want to pay the premium price tag like a BBR price, then this one is the way to go for, I suppose. So that's why I have to get this one. Anyway, so the wiper is a little bit let down. It's all in one giant plastic model, one unit rather than two separate wiper. It's actually individual, but it's attached all together for both of them. And you do have a little windows, what do you call it, cameras on the windscreen, and then you do have all the yellow paint on it. They also come in the solid paint for this red one, and also the silver metallic as well. So you got two colors, so you can choose whichever one you want, but they all come with a red interior for signature series. Anyway, so let's look at the front. So the headlight is okay. You got painted silver on the black plastic underneath. It's not like other LCD models. And then you do have the carbon fiber effects here, but it looks okay. It's a bit glossy, but it's not glossy as LCD. So, but it's okay. Bear in mind the price point. And also you do have the carbon fiber effects in here on the engine, but you do have a nice Ferrari painted red engine here, which is okay as well. Obviously all the grills are completely sealed, but yeah, I'm not complaining too much. On the side you do have a suspension and links with the steering wheel, and front and back they both have a suspension, radius and caliper there. So it does looks okay. Yeah, and let's look at the back. So this is the front engine car. So obviously you don't have an engine on the back, and you do have a storage compartment instead. So no carpet, obviously. And you do have all the red painted around, which is nice. Is it actually painted or actually just red plastic? I think it's a red plastic, not painted actually. Yeah, it's a plastic, guys. So that's what it looks like for the back. And then you have painted on the tail light as well. And unfortunately, the red colors or the all the brake lights and stuff, you don't see it noticeably. Unfortunately, it's a little bit dim. Red more like a black around, so that would be a little bit a bit let down. But anyway, and also down here the carbon fiber on this one, the plastic is not glossy as the front. Unfortunately, that looks a little bit cheap. At the bottom is obviously all plastic and there's nothing to look at. And then let's look at the inside. Aha, now I see the the cut course on the paint on the hidden area, which is kind of let down. You can see that all the corners is not painted, not even one layer of red color. And also no windows, which is a shame considering it is a signature series and they don't have the windows, which is really let down. And the seat is okay, all the dials and everything. Let's zoom in a little bit, and you can see here. And you do have the nice dials and buttons and everything, and you also have the silver pedals for the brake and accelerator, which is good. All right, so let's go to the other side, and the doors are a little bit wobbly as well. Unfortunately, you can see a little bit wobbly. Not solid, unfortunately, but it's okay. It's not gonna fall down or anything like that, but I wish they make a little bit solid on these kind of thing. And you also have fire extinguisher. Let's go to the side a little bit more. Right, so that's from the passenger side of you. Yeah, so there we are. What do I think of this car at the end? My conclusion for this model. I mean, it's okay, right? It's okay. I'm happy with the price that I pay for. Thank God. But if you have to pay for 80 quid, and that's including shippings and everything in Europe, probably is okay. But definitely not worth it to pay for over £100. No way, right? So it's definitely not worth it. It's not even that heavy. I mean, it's not, over 1 kilo for sure. It's about 700-800 grand probably. Yeah, it's not even that heavy, unfortunately. So it's not that much die cast. So there we are, right? So that's my final thought on this. It's a lovely model, obviously room for improvement. I do like the red color interiors, but let down by the windows, and the doors are a little bit wobbly, and the wheels and brake calipers and all the stuff looks okay. And all the panel gaps and stuff is also not too bad, I would say. For me, I noticed a little bit wider on this side. I'm not sure you can see it. And this side, and this side is I can't even put my nails in it, but on the other side I can put the nails in here. So that's the difference. So this one I can put nails, this one I can't. So a little bit like that inconsistency around. Other than that, it's okay for what way it is. So there we are. All right, so I hope that this video is helpful, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.